Hey Mechwarrior, welcome back to Plays Mechwarrior 5. Left the last episode rather abruptly because I got had some throat issues going on with endless coughing that just would not go away. But here we are, we're back again. We're in the Tishomingo system. I'm going to head down to Fairfax and take on this targeted kill here. And maybe the garrison duty one after it as well. I don't know what this is. Let's take a hard look. Is that an exploration? No, it's an IE symbol. Maybe we'll just go there. Oh yeah, okay, picking up the scraps. I did say I'd take that one, didn't I? We'll just go here and do this anyway. Nice little demolition for IE is always a good thing. Oh yeah, this is the one where you get to pick up either the scraps or justice or something else, the other one, and you always want to take the IE side because you're going to be playing for them at the upper end, and it's better to have negotiation points because they like you. You'll get more money, and this is called Mechwarrior. What? Mercenaries. I have no idea what this is coming up now. Oh, it's because of the mercenary stuff, yeah. You guys can feel free to pause and read the full screen. I'm just going to not zoom through, but go through. I think I've played that before. This is a 14 difficulty demolition mission at 160 tons. And let's see. We're recognized by both of them. Isn't that sweet? As in, how you doing, Opa? I'm fine. I'm here for the money. Not that much of it. Hopefully there's good salvage.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility.
Well, that's special. I got 30 left, and I got a 30-ton. Which one? I could reload.
Straightforward enough.
Wait a minute. I thought I was going to go with Goblin as my middle guy. I was, but we'll put her in. No, she's got some experience with the Jenner. We're going to go 5 tons over. That just makes sense. Or we can put Freeman in the Javelin, where he does have experience. He's average. And just stay on tonnage. I need to swing Goblin into the lineup because Goblin's a full 60. Elite pilot. At least in this version. Usually he's a 43. I think.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a dirty job. Get in there and take out the militia garrison. Doing so should allow us to get the supplies we're so desperate for.
I'm not desperate, Rihanna. I'm just doing it because Spear said do it. And the game's name is Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. Looks like a springtime snow job to me. Well, never mind. Those are evergreens. Yeah. Early fall, maybe.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Come on, get up there.
Vehicle destroyed. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
It's good to have a lance that can actually shoot, huh?
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Let's go over the hill, guys. Nope. Let's take him.
Engaging Lance focus.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Well, that didn't work out so good. How about that one? Feel good? You're not going to shoot at me, I'm going to shoot you.
Threat eliminated.
That wasn't me, of course. Okay, this is bad because I've already tripped it off and don't know where the city is now. Ah, it's in there. It's gotta be.
Target acquired.
We'll ignore that. Really? A little tiny hole is the only way in, huh? Nah, I'm gonna find a bigger one.
Target acquired.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Freebies are freebies.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
I don't think I've done a demolition on this playthrough yet, have I? I'm sure I have. Demolitions are relatively easy points most of the time. Of course, it helps if you can find a way into the city to demo it. I do not mean demonstrate. This has to be the way in. A way in. Gotta pop up behind me.
Target destroyed.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing. You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Gotta wonder.
Almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Are solar panels still going to look the same way they do now that far in the future? How come we're not just painting a chemical layer on a building? That's always worth about 10.
Target acquired.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
And move on out of town. Not too badly damaged.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
A Hornet, huh? 15-ton piece of fluff. Or 20. It's already lost a leg almost. I'm not gonna bother, we're not doing salvage. Especially not Hornet salvage.
Target acquired.
Unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
The garrison is down, but... well, I don't think there's enough here. These facilities are pretty bare. We're going to likely need to hit another target.
That's not what the contract said, Rihanna. And she would be considered my contracts officer, operations officer. Or everything but head mech pilot and chief pointer at things. Got a flamer and an SRM. 18 points of damage, not a single mech. But I got enough salvage points to make one. 40, I need 8. And of course there's not 8. Ah well. More down below? No, that's actually it. So, gosh. That would be everything then. And 6 left. Okay, 4 left. Turns out I could have gone over tonnage and wouldn't have come up shy. Yeah, I even got the kill for that one. Well, you know. Alright. Must be a part 2. Yep. And there it is. And just a reminder, repair all first. Where's it at? I almost want to wait and go to someplace else first and make more money, but on the way, of course. Now we got cantinas yet. Let's take a look at this. Of course, my favorite cantina is always going to be War Dog, because it gives me a 15% speed increase. But some of these are relatively easy. Some of them not so much, and that's not too bad either. If I'm in Inferno's Wake, that's not bad. You're going to do it anyway. I am in Inferno's Wake, okay? So we'll go back to the home and the cantina, and I will go ahead and take that one. It doesn't pay much. It's the upgrades you get that matter. And kill 3 javelin mechs. I haven't seen a javelin so far in this game. I'm going to pass on that. I'm not sure where at this point javelins are. The way you find out, you go to stats and you do your database down here. And if you've seen a javelin, go down to J, or try to find a J. Javelin, there we go. I've encountered 1. So the idea of having to kill 3 is not going to be tomorrow. It's going to take a while. So, and you got the, here's how they rank. For Davian, they're common, etc., etc. And since we are wanting to be nice and friends with Davian, we kind of ought to not hunt them down. And everything else is uncommon or rare. So, Javelin would not be the one you want to play for. And we're in Quincy, and now you see these things light up, and that says it's possible there's a mission there that includes that solar or whatever it was. Doesn't really matter. It will remember for you. You don't have to remember. But in this case, we know that the mission here is going to be a high reward mission, so it's not going to have it more than likely. But we'll go ahead and drop down, do that high reward mission, which is a 15 difficulty 160 ton raid mission. Same as this one, but this is the IE quest one. You can tell because it says so right on it. Visibility is poor, which gives me more money. And I get to pick 5 of those for this time, so that's a better deal for me. Lots of money, a little bit of salvage in case a nice weapon falls off of somebody.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility and sensor readings will be compromised out there.
That being the case, we're going to switch him out for the Jenner P. That being, I've got decent money, decent salvage. I don't care about the 1 point. I care more about the getting him some missile experience, and that's the way to do it. Got to have him in a mech that has missiles that he can shoot. And that just reminded me that I have not
We
yet
need to
done.
take down this planet's communication systems. Once we do that, the Farmers Militia will be in the dark, and our salvage team can grab what we need. Remember, it's us or them.
I have not yet done weapons grouping, so I'm going to hit the Y button and proceed through the entire group and do it the easy way here. No, see, that should not be there. That should be there. And that's the Jenner D. Okay. The Jenner P. The same weapons loadout essentially scatters things everywhere. It makes no sense. But that's the same thing. Same. Good. And the Phoenix Hawk. Cobalt. These don't stick. That's the deal. When you do it down into combat, it's not going to be the same way next time around. So what I'm going to have to do is do it up on the main screen. Here's my philosophy. Combat's going to work from long range to short range, and that's how you should do your weapons grouping. This makes no sense at all on the surface of it to have two of them blocked out, and you can do that. But my understanding from some of the experts that have done lots of figuring and playtesting, AI doesn't understand chain fire. So I do that for if I'm actually piloting it, because in a demolition mission, it's sometimes beneficial to do chain fire SRMs and knock out the buildings quicker than fire both of them. And it takes up less ammo too. And remember, there's only 1 full ton of ammo for 2 SRM4s, and I generally think it's the right amount of ammo for a SRM6 for 1 ton. That gives you actually 64 shots, so ish. So now we'll go back into the Centurion. They've all been running around madly trying to get behind whatever mech I'm in. Let's go play this mission. We'll do it clockwise from the noon position first. This one's a raid as opposed to the demolition of the first one. And the biome has changed, but the terrain's about the same. It's been a long time since I played this one.
Mech spotted.
New target.
Brutal target acknowledged.
Lit him up. ×2. And I'll do the run by.
Target acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
Get them to focus on that.
Target acquired.
Can't believe he's still alive. Down the hill for me, so. Hey, I was being polite. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Destroyed.
Get the water tower out the way. What am I shooting at? Oh, okay.
Target acquired.
Good work, Commander. That's 1 less target.
Thought I was going to have to demonstrate that I can just run into it as well, but I didn't have to. Greenhouses. I think I can run through greenhouses.
Took one down.
Yeah, I can do it at full speed. What I can't do is run out that wall full speed. See?
Target destroyed.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to try it.
Target acquired.
I would hate to be a VTOL helicopter in this universe.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
They always die. I mean, I don't imagine recovering from that fall.
Engaging Lance focus.
Good, I got it picked off in time. Really? Ooh, Mr. Tank? That was a bad shot. How about the next one? Ooh, get out the way.
Target destroyed.
This is Dragon. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Hmm.
Critical.
I'm waiting to cool off behind that turret.
Target acquired.
Why can I not hit that? Because it's not there on a rock.
Target neutralized.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Critical.
This is Dragon.
I think I should fix the heat on this mech next. Might have to go up and get that Irby mech after all, huh?
Critical.
Of course, I could just quit doing the alpha strike all the time.
Target acquired.
Ooh, who's that?
New target.
Hostile dropship above.
And more. Ouch.
Critical.
Yes, it is.
System offline.
Did not make the kill. Come on, gimme, gimme, gimme.
I've got it ranged.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Dragon reporting. Mech destroyed.
You did not kill that dragon.
Target acquired.
We'll get him.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out.
Critical.
And that's why.
Critical.
Dragon reporting. Target destroyed.
I'll give you that one. I think I've overstayed my welcome.
This is Dragon. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, a little bit red. We'll dodge around this city. Berg, downtown area. Collection of buildings. There you go.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right. The system is officially offline. We're moving in to gather the supplies. Good work, boss.
And the screen of anticipation. Salvage anticipation, payoff anticipation. How big a spanking did I really take? Anticipation. I mean, not much, to tell you the truth. He just looks a little charcoaled. Fix that right up with a buffer. That's what we'll do. 6 picks, 1 assassin in the bank. Yep, see, I didn't kill anything. Nah, not me. Medium pulse. Ooh, tier 3. Problem with pulse lasers is that they're 2 tons each. And the heat's significant. They do a little bit more damage, but the range is shorter. It's all a trade-off. Heat. Jump jets. Single heat sinks. Small pulse lasers. That's good salvage for this level. See, I had to collect those anyway. I mean, really. Oh, but did you know you were going to be getting those? No. It just looks that way. Okie dokie. Cord. No decent weapons whatsoever. If you're not going to keep it, cut your losses and sell it quick. 12 million C-bills. Do a little repair all action. Come back and let's go see if we can find that treasure mission. I'm not convinced it's only going to be in one place and it can't be anywhere else. So I am going to look here under contracts. When the screen lit like that, it's a good possibility it's right here. Now I gotta pause, go do some OPA stuff. This time I'm not gonna drop out of it prematurely, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know I don't need to tell you anything because, you know, you won't even see anything move. But sometimes I lose my train of thought when I'm gone, so for continuity reasons, I'm explaining I'm taking a break. If I want to sneak one in, I might do that. Who knows? Anyway, when this is here, the nice green indicator that you do, in fact, not only have one, that tells you it might actually be here. I've never had that show and it not be here. Knock on wood, which is my skull. And we'll continue. 6 points to pay out. 3 of them in cash. 3 of them in salvage. 12 points. That's a good possible medium mech. A beat up one, but a good one. You know, chance. And 1 million C-bills. We'll confirm that. I obviously haven't repaired yet because I just finished a mission. So we'll do the wait for it here by hitting that old space bar and hitting it again. Okay, I actually used my cursor, not on the mouse, not the space bar, but you get the idea. And we're ready. Let's go. Wait, what are we doing? I forgot. It doesn't matter. We're having a sip of my beverage. That's what we're doing. And crunching nice.
Attention. Prepare for battlemechs departure.
Destroy targets at all locations.
Warning. Hangar doors open.
Isn't that every mission?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We'll let Rihanna talk.
Commander, we have been slated for a raid deep into enemy territory to take out a number of satellite systems our employer has marked on your map. We will monitor your progress and set an evac point for pickup once the targets have been destroyed.
Let go of me, Rihanna. Okay. Now, at some point, she'll come back and say, the treasure hunt you're hunting for might be here, or words to that effect. And a yellow circle will appear much like these guys are. If it's here.
Be advised,
There you go.
Commander. One of the items of interest we're after may be found in this location. Try searching in the spots designated on your map.
Speaking of the map, I'll stop and take a look at it. Okay, so we'll take out the first two on the left-hand side, one after the other, then come down and come back through the center and pick up the treasure and go to the last one. Sounds like a plan. And the game designer laughed. I know the actual cliche on that. You make a plan and God laughs, but we're playing a game. Come on, guys, leave it be. It can't hurt you.
Commander.
Let me move over to the right and not scrape off a mech on the sidewall. Yeah, Jenner even, huh? You're faster than I am. Get in front. Yeah, or get scraped off. Okay, they're not gonna let it bathe, so.
Target acquired.
Dragon reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Of course you got it, Dragon. How about that one? That's the actual target. Here's a hint, Dragon. You can't shoot 1,500 yards, but I can.
New target, urban mech.
Nope. Welcome up, though. Well, apparently I can't hit it 1,500 yards either. Now 800. Go
Focus
get him.
fire on commander's target.
Target acquired.
According to the yellow satellite antenna, I have in fact hit it at least once.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Enough of you.
Target neutralized.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Makes me wonder if he ejected twice or what. I think I just ran over a turret and didn't kill it. I did.
Target acquired.
I know I saw the battle mech. That's alright, it was just a light one. Yeah, another Irbies. You ever get a cantina mission for destroy Irbies? Take it. You will see them. Walk into that one, did you, huh?
Heading back to base. Enemy mech destroyed.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Scratch that target off the list.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Boy, that was the skinniest turret I ever saw, huh? Okay, let's go through. Let's kill this. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Target
Thank
destroyed.
you. We'll just go through this little cut right here. This is your bonus mission this time, Mechwarriors, because usually I only play 2 per. Sometimes I only play 1 if I got a lot of administrative stuff I gotta do, training and whatnots.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
And there's my little yellow indicator. Wow, my AC-10 arm is orange. I do not like orange.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Target acquired.
That hidden object we're after must be near. Have a look around, Commander. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. You can never have too much ammunition.
This is Dragon. Vehicle destroyed.
That green spike is a decoy to make you think it might be there instead of where it actually was. So you gotta just make sure it's not really the actual instead of a decoy. It's good to see that all my mechs are still in good shape. Kobolds take a little bit of banging. I'm gonna go through this one instead of the one closest to the next raid objective, because it gives me a better chance to line up on the raid objective and see what's going on, as opposed to jump out and boom, there it is. Sometimes you got to be a little bit cagey. Of course, the other end of that's I got the Phoenix Hawk Cobalt with a large laser, and I got my AC-10 for distance engagements. And most light mechs don't have that, and that's all we're going to face at this level.
Target acquired.
Order acknowledged.
Unless, of course, it's a Derby mech, which has an AC-10 on it itself. That's too far away for that. That's a silly shot. Kill the Derby, guys. A P-60, huh?
I've got it ranged.
I'd rather if it died.
Receiving heavy fire. Lots of red lights here. Time to make my escape.
System offline.
Target down. Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Okay.
That's the last of the targets, Commander. Now get back here before hostiles converge on your position.
A bit late for that. You could have come closer if you were that worried about it. Of course, I could jump to a faster mech and just scoot along, but I'm not too worried, to tell you the truth.
This is Dragon. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Well, thank you, Dragon. I never even saw it coming. There's one.
Target Panther.
Panthers.
Your time is up.
Already got his PPC off, and he's dead.
Destroyed.
Something up there she's shooting at. Dead already.
Great showing, Commander. Our employers will be pleased.
And that's how you do a treasure hunter mission. Or at least one way to do it. Listen, if it's a defense mission, scoot around it. Go pick it up first. Don't activate the base. If it's a war zone, scoot around the point where you have to go to kick off the mission. Pick up the treasure hunter first. And basically that's the same way for everything. If you can not kick off the mission, don't kick off the mission. If it's a beachhead, don't do it. Well, you can do it, but map it out carefully and walk your path. And that's treasure hunting. It's pretty simple, and you get free stuff. I feel like you get a couple of herbies naturally. And that's about all there is to it. Apparently, there's a light rifle on one of them. Well, I can get a panther. You never get enough salvage to pick up a entire mech if there's only one of them that you tore apart. So panther's a 35, so I'd need 7. But I've already got 5, so that gives me a panther. And I think I'm going to go for the herby pair. Get 5 more, just because I can sell them. Well, that one's pretty torn up, isn't it? Yeah, pair of legs and a head. And then the ubiquitous medium lasers. Because you can always upgrade those. I actually got credited with a few lucky shots. Got that one. $13.8 million C-bills. Got some stuff to sell as well. We're going to shift those to cold storage. And I got to be reminded if I pick actually strip or not. And that didn't help because they were already stripped looking. I'll hit repair all. And I think it's time to do some shopping, maybe in Evansville. We've got 42 minutes, let's keep it below 45 and do one mission tonight over 30, so this will be the over 30. And I get to take a look at the mech market and see what's going on. Well, I got a heavy trench blade, but nothing exciting in the mech market probably. Assassins, fleas, spiders, and Vulcans. Absolutely nothing. Junk. Disappointing. But I got a cantina, so we'll go there and take that out. That's not where we are. Not doing that. I want to see what the rare mech is. A Clint 40-tonner. That's in the yet another mech. I want to say, yeah, more mechs. YAMM modification. Clint's not a bad mech. It's just in this case not a good one. It's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is that very, very rare heavy mech at this level of the game. And sometimes the best way to find them is to jump to someplace that has heavier mechs, because the areas surrounding it, the combat areas surrounding it, are in fact heavy mechs. We're going to do that right here. We're going to jump down to, I see a hero. We might as well go for the hero. It's just travel time and money. And I've got mechs to sell to make up the money. Looking for something over 50. Oh, okay. That's over 50. That's the hero mech, awesome pretty baby, more than likely. How's that for making my point that sometimes you gotta jump a little bit further to get it? Wow, a Banshee. Another awesome for 7. I could take this guy and go wreak havoc. It's a little bit, well, a lot more than I got, but yeah, nothings. Big nothing burgers for that. Okay, it's like a White Castle burger. Yeah, I can't afford it either. I could take the V. Yeah, I could pick the right button, Nopa. This is a good mech. Even the AI mechs or pilots run this mech very well. The 8V is not so good, but for 7 million, it ain't so bad. What I do with this one is I switch out the PPC for another laser, large laser, but you're so limited in how many weapons you can carry, you can't do serious damage with it. In this case, the Urban Mech 9L would be one of the best buys I could make. It is a pure up energy and 1 missile Centaurian, which would be better than a lot of the mechs that I've got. And in fact, this would be best. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that, and I'll go ahead and fix it up while I'm here. Because none of my mech pilots are actually very good at ballistics right now. But this would be a 15-ton upgrade on a Jenner for sure. I don't want to repair all, I want to get rid of that, and that. And see all the heat sinks it's got? That's the advantage of a laser over a AC-10, for instance. The damage is similar. This weighs 5 tons and requires no ammunition, so the AC-10 weighing in 12 tons, I think it was. But I don't have any AC-10s in inventory? I thought I did. Okay, I can't check out. So, mark it. Nope. I could have swore I had an AC-10 in inventory still. If it's 12 ton plus 2 tons of ammo, for instance, that's 14 tons out of the 50 taken up for that. So this being 5, you then have lots of heat sinks for the same kind of weight. It's a trade-off. That's the bottom line. It's a trade-off. Speaking of trade-offs, I'm traded off that LRM-10 for an SRM-6 because I prefer it that way. I'm going to put that, well, I can't put it anywhere right now. Hang on. Put that over here. Put that over here. Get that down here. It says I'm already at max armor, so that's a good thing. And now I've got 3 tons and nothing to do except that can go to a medium. Those can go to, ooh, they could go to pulse, couldn't they? That right there is a significant upgrade, even though it's only 7 points more. And I've got a half a ton of nothing. Unless I wanted to make that, this, and shave a ton, half a ton. How about that then? That's almost a 20% increase, or over a 20% increase in alpha strike damage. And a 1.6 cooling heat is too low. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Even for an AI run mech, I don't want to do that. That is marginal. Marginal indeed. That would be a 3.8, so it's a should be okay. And I'm going to put these over here, and I'll explain that. When the armor fails, the first thing that leaks through could be structural against the 16 points and could be critical into the slots here. By putting heat sinks here that I'm going to carry anyway, if there is a critical hit that comes in, it's a 50-50 chance that it's going to hit this instead of this. I'd rather lose a heat sink than lose a tier 2 laser. 54 days on that. And a chunk of change. I'm down to 9, but I'm still okay. And we will go back up to where I need to start doing my fighting. I don't know why there's a high reward quest on the industrial hub. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, GTE Preacher, recommended level 12. No. See, I am well outside my weight range right now. I think we're going to go for the weapons and look and see what they got. Sometimes that's what you got to do when you're shopping, is go to a higher reputation, to an industrial hub near a higher reputation level conflict zone and do your shopping. That's how you can get the good stuff. And you can write that down and say, thank you, OPA. A double heat sink. Always, always, always. Until you got so many, they're just, you're sick of them. Buy doubles. I got a Crusader. I got 2 Crusaders. Both of which are kind of in my price range, and a Hunchy. Okay. I can do good things with that. I can do some very good things with that. If I just had more SRM6s in stock. Yeah, it's basically the same. This one's got no legs. That one's totally intact, except for some machine gun issues going on. But later on I can switch that out to something else if I wanted to. Only carries 2 energy, up to 6 missile. Difference is this one can carry machine gun. This one cannot. Million Z-bills also. I'm going to hold on to a few C-bills. This is exactly why I came down shopping down here. Now, he's already, we'll take him, do the loadout. Hate to say it, but I bought the wrong one. Yeah. Folks, you're going to watch me do a very rare correction on screen of a mistake. Coming back in to the system. I'm going to end the mission, go back and buy the Crusader 4 at the beginning of the next episode. I just clicked on the wrong one. And that means that when it comes back up, this will be the end of the episode. So if you don't want to wait and hang around for that, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. If you call this a cheat, then it's a cheat. We'll see you for the next episode, because until then, you know the deal. Hope is out. Here we are again.